So one of the best things about this vehicle is that it's very easy to drive. Just kind of zips around. It has a good turning radius, easy to steer with the electric power steering, and it feels really good. It's not a super cushy vehicle. The seat isn't super plush. Like, it's not going to be the most ideal, comfortable seat in the world for like 10-hour trips or anything. But as far as getting around and having some actual real room in the back and cargo space with the hatchback, and it's not super low to the ground. You don't feel like you're, like sitting on the ground or anything. You have a little bit of a height, decent visibility, and this is a feature-rich version. But even the ones, the more basic ones, the more basic trims would still be fine. I mean, me personally, I'd probably look at the base model and then go up from there, because just the main structure of the vehicle is still going to be there, and having an affordable vehicle like this is there's not a lot of like inexpensive vehicles on the market, especially compact SUVs like this one. So yeah, this is pretty cool, and these are pretty popular. They a lot of people are looking for a vehicle like this instead of a car. And people kind of fell out of love with cars, right? They want a little SUV. They want something like that. They can get around. That's a little bit more practical. It doesn't have a trunk. It has a large cargo area with a hatchback and all that stuff. It's easier to get in and out of. Instead of down into a car, you're kind of like going in straight away instead of like going down or up. It's just kind of like level. Like your seat height is like level with you standing there, so it's very easy to get in and out of, and comfortable. So yeah, it's what a lot of people are looking for in a vehicle. Regarding the powertrain, it's not very fast. Okay, it's adequate for merging and accelerating and all that stuff, getting around. It's just not a fast vehicle. So if you're expecting a fast vehicle, then this isn't going to be it. But it also has a CVT transmission, which a lot of people complain about. But if you actually drive one for yourself, me personally, I have no problem with them, especially considering all manufacturers pretty much are going towards, for these type of vehicles, a CVT transmission. So, it's a non-issue for me. I know there's a lot of negativity around just about everything online nowadays, but CVT transmissions seem to get a little bit more negativity than what they deserve, especially nowadays. There's times in the past in which, CVTs were a little bit sketchy a long time ago, but as they are now, if you, drive it, you'll see that they're pretty reliable, and they're a non-issue. They're more efficient, and they don't have stepped gears and all that stuff. So it's able to nail the speed ratio better to the engine than a regular stepped acceleration geared system. So you have a rolling gear speed ratio instead of a stepped gear ratio. It's kind of like that. But anyways, I enjoy driving this vehicle. It's definitely, I wouldn't consider it a long distance type vehicle. Like if you're going on long distance traveling or something like that, maybe, but it maybe not be ideal for everybody for that. But as far as getting around town, going to work, going to school, whatever you want to do, I would say it's really good. You can zip around, and here's a bumpy road right here. It's a perfect example of a bumpy road. So yeah, it handles the bumps well, but it's not floaty or anything. You can hear a little bit of road noise, but exterior noises are kept out nice. But yeah, I enjoyed. I mean, the Nissan Kicks, when I first saw it, when it first came out several years ago, I was pretty impressed considering the price, what you actually get for the price. And then this one here, with the new redesign, it looks really good. And still, you get, for the price, you get a good, very usable vehicle. And this one in particular is very feature rich and has some cool lighting features at nighttime. So you want to definitely check out my night video. So that, I'll have a link to that up in somewhere to where you can get to it on this video. But yeah, usually I release the night videos first, so you can check them out, and then that way when you see this video, you'll be able to see the night video. So yeah, that's why I talk about it so much. And it's important. Night videos are important because I can't really show you how well the headlights work during the day, right? You know, like basic stuff like that. It's just obvious that lights are for dark time, and you have to be at nighttime to see how they perform.